Hi boys and girls! Yesterday, you learned how to combine pennies, nickels, and dimes to make 25 cents. You also counted quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies up to different totals. Today, we are going to state how many pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters equal $1. What else can we call $1? We can call $1 100 cents. We know that $1 is worth 100 cents. If 25 pennies equals 1/4, then how many pennies make $1? 100 pennies. How many dimes is equal to the same amount of $1? Let's take a look. I have $1 on the left side of the screen and 1 dime on the right side of the screen. Let's start drawing our touched point dots to skip count and find the total of 100 cents on both sides. I have 2 touched points on this dime. You can and I can skip count by 5s, or we can skip count by 10s. I decided to add 4 more dimes to my 1 dime. Now I can start skip counting by 10s. The reason why I can skip count by 10s is because there are 2 touched points on each dime. 1 touched point equals 5. 2 touched points equals 10. So I have 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. 5 dimes equals 50 cents. 50 cents is half of 100. I think I might need to add another 5 dimes or 50 cents. Okay, I added 5 more dimes, and each dime has 2 touched points. Remember, we are at 50 cents. Next is 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, 100 cents. How many dimes do I have on the right side of the screen now? There are 10 dimes. This means that 10 dimes are the same amount as $1. How many nickels make 100 cents or $1? Let's take a look. Right now, I have 1 nickel on the right side of the screen. I still have $1 or 100 cents on the left side. Let's go ahead and draw the one touched point on the nickel. Remember, one touched point equals 5 cents. We have 5 cents. I'm going to go ahead and add in 9 more nickels. Now I have a total of 10 nickels. On each nickel, I have one touched point. Remember, one touched point equals 5 cents. So let's skip count by fives and see how much we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 cents. Oh, 50 cents is half of 100 cents. This is half of $1. How many nickels do I need to add to these 10 nickels to make $1? You are correct. I need to add 10 more nickels. On each new nickel, I added one touched point. Let's start skip counting at 50 and skip counting by fives. 50 is what we stopped at. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. We now have 100 cents. How many nickels are the same as $1? 20 nickels. How many quarters equals $1 or 100 cents? We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 100 cents. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 touched points. And this gives us 100 cents. So 4 quarters make $1 or 100 cents. Now that you know how many dimes equal $1, how many nickels equal $1, and how many quarters equal $1, I know you can combine different coins to make $1. Let me show you one way. I have 2 quarters. I know that these 2 quarters make 50 cents. Then I have 3 dimes. I can start skip counting from 50 by tens. 50 in my head, 60, 70, 80. Now I have 3 nickels. So I can start skip counting by 5s from 80. 80 in my head, 85, 90, 95. Now I have to count by 1s. So I'm going to put 95 in my head, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 cents. This means 2 quarters, 3 dimes, 3 nickels, and 5 pennies make $1 or 100 cents. There are many ways to combine coins to make $1. Do you think you can find all the ways to combine coins to make $1? Have fun finding all the different ways to make $1. And I'll see you on my next video.